Good morning, everyone. Straydog Bill Arnold, aka Straydog Bill, aka Straydog Billy, here doing another song. We're going to do song number 1231 in 1231 days in a row. We haven't missed yet. My daughter ERIN is here again today to help us out on guitar, and we're going to start starting over with the first song of our concert set. Now we've got 24 songs in a concert set, a 2-hour concert that we're going to try to raise some money for Stray Dogs later on. Maybe in April we'll start doing the concerts, so we're kind of memorizing them now. So we're repeating these 24 songs every time now rather than all 4 sets. So anyway, today is we're going to keep on doing one song every day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed, no longer euthanized in the kill shelters across our country, because when the shelters run out of space, there is nothing else they can do. We understand that. They have to start euthanizing, killing the poor dogs and cats who have been there the longest to make room for incoming rescues. This is a terrible tragedy that this is going on, and it's been going on for many decades now. And we're still, as a society, allowing this to happen. We're killing every single day. Right now, the average is over 1,000 per day right now. Over 1,000 dogs and cats are being killed, euthanized, because they're extras. There's no room for them in the shelters. There's a terrible tragedy. This is going on. Back in 2011, just 12 years ago, it was 7,000 per day, and back in 1970, believe it or not, every time I talk to anybody new, they don't believe that this could have ever even happened. We were killing then as a society, allowing it to happen. 41,000 dogs and cats on the average every single day. 41,000 per day, 15 million that year. That's been coming down. We got it down now to 1,000 a day, 365,000 per year now. Still a terrible tragedy, but we've got it down that far. And how did we get that far? Spay and neuter. We're getting more and more people on board to spay and neuter their pets to stop conception in the dog and cat world. We're only talking about the dog and cat world. We got to stop conception, get control of conception, only allow it to happen when we guarantee that we'll take care of the offspring, all the puppies and kittens and the litters that are produced by conception. And when we get a hold of that, and we can only produce enough that we can take care of, the problem will be solved. All shelters will become no-kill dog shelters, and that's what we're striving for. And hopefully within the next year or two, we'll achieve that goal. Okay. Good morning, ERIN. Today we're starting number 1 of our concert set now. This is a song from the Rolling Stones that I've changed the lyrics a little bit to because the original lyrics, the first verse especially, fits perfectly for stray dogs and stray cats. And so here we go. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. And it's we'll start out with the drums, and here we go. Yeah. Shelter for the dog cat to sweep me away. Home straight on, it's just a shot away. At adoption day, a new home for you, straight on. It's just a yes away. At adoption day. Sweet sweeping my very street today. Gotta find me some shelter before the dog catches sweep me away. Home straight on, it's just a yes away. At adoption day, new home for you, straight on. It's just a yes away. At adoption day. Euthanasia, it's just a shot away, it's a shot away. Euthanasia, it's just a shot away, it's a shot away. The storm is threatening my very life today. Gotta find me a no-kill shelter. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fade away. Home straight on, it's just a yes away. At adoption day, a new home for you, straight on. It's just a yes away. At adoption day, a new yes away. It's a yes away. It's a yes away. Yes, 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 yes. Please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets, adopt from an animal shelter. Please try to save as many of these lives as we can. Erin's mom and I started Straydog No-Kill Dog Shelter back in 1994, almost 30 years ago. We became a Texas nonprofit corporation in '97, and that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS 501c3 tax exempt status, the most important step we ever took, because that makes all donations, big and small, tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. You can go online and make a tax deductible donation, if you could, please, to Straydog. Unfortunately, Erin's mom, Pat Arnold, who is really the founder of the shelter, she really started it all. I just went along with her, and I'm glad I did, because we've saved a whole bunch of lives all these years. She unfortunately passed on. She suffered a brain aneurysm in 2003, over 8 years after we had started the shelter, and she just was out taking care of the dogs one day at the shelter and fainted, and she suffered a brain aneurysm. You don't know those things are coming. She passed on the next day. Very, very sad time. We're still being led. We're being led now by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years. And she came back to the shelter after Pat passed on, and she's been helping us ever since. She and I ran the shelter for a few years, and then we got married in 2006. And so we're still carrying on well at the shelter. Juana's the shelter director still, and on the board of directors. So she's running the shelter while Erin and I do these daily songs. And we're going to keep on doing these daily songs, as I said, until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed. Now, please make a donation, if you could, to Straydog, because it costs a lot more funding, a lot more money to run a no-kill dog shelter, because we don't kill any of the animals. We take care of all the ones we can take in, and we go on adoption days every week to try to adopt out as many as we can, so that we can take in some more rescues and try to save as many as we can. So that's one of the most important things we do. Now, what are all the things we do at the shelter, Erin?
Well, we have complete medical care, which is quite expensive and time
Yeah,
consuming.
especially with 160 dogs, if you've just got a couple pets, you know how much it costs to go to the vet every time you have to go. And we take a van load almost every week to Morton Small Animal Clinic, which is now Athens Veterinary Medical Center. And so they help us out a lot and give us a big 25% discount on all the stuff we have. And we do a lot of work for them. And then what else we have at the shelter?
We have 2 nutritious meals a day, plus treats, plus third meals, plus whatever we need.
Yes, and we do one of those at 6 in the morning and one in the afternoon. And Pat Arnold, she started all the routines we're doing now. We're still doing the same as Pat started back in '94 when we only had, at first we had 11 dogs, and then it grew and grew. And in '97, when an article came out about us in the Dallas Morning News, which I'll show on I will show that sometime on this show also. Anyway, at that time, then we started getting some donations in, and then Pat Arnold built this huge big park, because that's the next topic, the park time walks. She built the first park, and you can see it back then. It had just little trees that were still being held up by the stakes they put in beside the trees. Well, now the trees are huge. Of course, this is over almost 30 years later now, since the parks were first put in. But anyway.
What else?
And then
kennel crew. We have a kennel crew that picks up after them, and plus fixes the holes in the ground that they dig, or the fence. They check out the fence.
They check the fences and make sure that everything's secure. And then we also do caregiving rounds.
Yeah.
And that's very important, because the dogs all look forward to their 2 nutritious meals every day. The park walks, they love to go to the park. And the caregiving rounds, when the caregivers go into each and every kennel and sit with the dogs for 10, 15, 20 minutes and pet them and play ball with them, the ones who like to play ball. And so the dogs all look forward to that, and they give them treats, right? And then we also do 24/7 coverage of the shelter. There's somebody there all the time, all night, and that person also gets the meals ready for the crew that comes in at 6 a.m. to start the feeding. And so that's really an important part of it. So, and also check out, if you could, straydog.org, go to About Us, click on About Us, Our Story, and you'll see in the first paragraph of history of 1994, and then the other years all the way to the present, or after that. But anyway, in that first part, there's a video that I helped make about 5 years ago, and it shows footage of, we have a gentleman named John Paul Bonnelly made this video for us, and it was really great. He has drones, so he went up with a drone and has pictures of the whole shelter from above. And there are updated videos also, but this is the one that I helped out make back then. And it shows also some clips of Pat Arnold back in '98. We made this video in '98, which there are some clips of in this video, which showed her with a stack of bowls and feeding the dogs, and then taking dogs to the park. So it's really neat. So please, everybody, make a donation to Straydog if you could, and we'll be back again tomorrow, ERIN and I, with another song.